Now, we have seen stories of Kenya being broke, and we may have many times spoken of Kenyans experiencing the burdening weight of the cost of living, with many barely being able to afford basics. However, there is a group of Kenyans who are doing very well and have been growing their wealth to significant levels. Dan Mwangi has some figures and revelations of a newly released report which shows that millionaires have increased, but despite this, Kenyans rich are the poorest and most reluctant when it comes to succession planning of their great wealth.
When it rains, it pours, and for some, it is problems of access to basics, financial strains, name it. While for others, it is in income and wealth, even right here in Kenya. At least an additional 180 Kenyans' worth grew to $5 million in 2017 compared to 2016. According to the Knight Frank 2018 Wealth Report, there were 1,290 Kenyans whose wealth was worth $5 million or 500 million shillings. This is against 1,110 in 2016. Above that category are the at least 10 Kenyans whose value rose to the $50 million category, that is 5 billion shillings. The report shows that they rose from 80 individuals in 2016 to 90 in 2017. And about 10 Kenyans are worth $500 million or 50 billion shillings. And this is a statistic that is unchanged since 2012, according to the Knight Frank report. The main sources of this wealth for these individuals are retail, finance, banking and investment, industrial business, and manufacturing. So what are these rich guys spending this money on? We will divide this into two categories: investment and luxury. On the investment end, real estate is a significant area for HNWIs or high net worth individuals, and some quick stats on this show that 43% of Kenyan HNWIs investment is in property, and this excludes primary residences and second homes. 59% of Kenya's ultra high net worth individuals have invested in real estate in the country, and 27% of Kenya's UHNWIs own property outside the country. Kenyan high net worth individuals' investment interests span across various aspects of property. 39% of them invest in offices, while 28% invest in residential, that is hotels, retail, private rented sector or multifamily, as well as agricultural property. Student accommodation and logistics or warehouses are 22%, 17% of them invest in infrastructure, 11% in industrial, and 6% in healthcare and retirement housing. When it comes to the luxury side of spending, in 2017, the global high net worth individuals spent most on art. Last year's record-breaking sale of Leonardo da Vinci's Salvator Mundi for $450 million, approximately 45 billion shillings for one painting, which surpassed the previous world record of $271 million, was the pivotal point for art's recovery. The price growth in the last 12 months is topped by art at 21%, wine at 11%. Price of watches went up by 5% in the last 12 months, while that of coins rose at 4%, as well as jewelry and classic cars had a 2% rise in price growth in 2017. The reasons for buying luxury investments for Kenya's HNWIs are 1. Status among peers, 2. The joy of ownership, 3. A safe haven for capital, 4. Investment portfolio diversification, and the 5th reason is capital appreciation. With all these increased riches and rich wealthy Kenyans, the succession planning is the lowest. The report shows that globally, 53% of wealthy individuals have robust succession plans. The US has the highest rate of 65%, while the lowest were the Kenyans, with only 40% having strong succession plans. The reasons for this low level of succession planning include the fear that their children would waste their inheritance away, the worry that passing on too much too soon will dampen their offspring's entrepreneurial spirits, or concerns about how to treat siblings fairly. Dan Mwangi, NTV Business.